Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. Let me get some light on me. Here we go. Coming to you from Kangaroo City, down here in Great Australia, the Great Outback. Let me get this crap out of the way. There we go. Listen, I've got an article here I want you to read down below. I'm going to tell you something about the Mormons. Most of the Mormons have a private life. Now, I haven't taken my meds yet. Anna says she goes crazy when Anna goes crazy easily. Anyway, I bought my Joseph Smith hat. No problem. I'm having my rock, my cedar rock worked on. Now, I've come up with an idea. I don't think anybody else has done it, and that's my job. I was sent to the earth for creative thinking and for spreading the truth. Now, I have Tai, my father-in-law from the Philippines. He painted the rock, and I told him I want to wear it. I want a rock jewelry. Now, the rocks, I bought a holder for it, goes down, and he's making a clasp by hand. He makes amazing stuff. So anyway, I'm going to have the rock. It fits right about here, and I may wear the hat, and when people say to me, what the hell, why are you wearing a rock? I'm just going to say it's a cedar rock. Joseph Smith of the Mormon Church gave it to me. It was an extra. Or I may say the Mormon Church sold it to me, but I don't know, that might cross a boundary there where I could be in bigger trouble than I usually am. So anyway, I have the hat, and I have the rock, and I will be doing some seances with the hat and the rock, hoping the rock will continue to talk louder, and give me information. I told the rock I wasn't selfish. I didn't want a great big golden plate. I just wanted little tiny gold, just to prove that Joseph Smith was a true prophet. Now, the angel Moroni, Mac of the Moroni, I don't know what his name is these days. He has not showed up yet. But I am going to get a pair of garments. I'm going to wrap the rock in a pair of garments and then bury it in the hat and then put... How can you people be in a church that started like this? I don't care if you've got a PhD and you're the smartest person in the world. You know, I had my little granddaughter over here, Bella, the other day, and Bella, I guess, is 6. I said, Bella, do you believe that a man could put a rock in a hat and that the rock would talk to him or give him information? Now, she's 6 years old, and it had nothing to do with Mormonism. She said, Grandpa, no, that's ridiculous. Rocks don't talk. I go, God damn. Here's a 6-year-old, and here you people are 45, 55, 60 years old, 20, whatever, thinking that a man can turn a hat like this, take a rock like this, and talk. Is that the best representative of Jesus Christ that the Mormon Church can come up with? I think it's funny as hell. I just think it's funny as hell. And you people that belong to the church, after this information, are nutballs. I didn't have this information. When I resigned from the Mormon Church, I knew that Joseph Smith used a rock and a hat, but the Mormon Church never said anything about it. So I thought, well, maybe it's the ex-Mormons, they're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing. It's the opposite. It's the Mormons who lie and cheat and steal. Now, I've got an article down below that basically is, I want to say illustrated. It's not the right word, it's dementia. Illuminates, see, it all starts with an I. It's in there somewhere. It is an example of how the Mormons all have a second life. what you see is not what you get. When you see them smiling with those little beautiful children and they're happy, 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 and you know, they're mowing the lawns and they're, you know, happy, happy. They all have a second life. And this little lady has a very second life. Now, this is a Mormon mother. She has 3 kids, and she was crowned Miss Orange County in 2014. That was just last year. That was just last year. She's in the San Clemente ward. I was never in a ward in San Clemente, but I've been in San Clemente, California. They had state dances down there when I was single, between divorces, and we'd go down there for state dances. Anyway, she's in trouble. Now look at the article. I'm just the reporter. I am not trying to put this girl down. She's 24 years old, 3 kids, just had a baby. Last year, Miss Miss Orange County, and then she competed in Miss California for the beauty pageant. Now, here's what she's done. Secret. Her husband didn't even know, let alone the church. Well, now the FBI knows, so everybody knows. She's taken naked pictures of her kids. She's got 2 girls and 1 boy, and she sent them off to a Marine who sent her back expensive gifts in exchange. That's child pornography. That's a mother that doesn't respect herself or her kids. Now, they've done further investigation, and she's on Craigslist. I've never been on Craigslist. I don't know. I've been on the shit list of many, many people. But anyway, she's on Craigslist and sells herself for sex. You know, my hat's off to her that she can fool the Mormon church as much as she, and she's just one. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to tell you something, the truth here, okay? There was a period last year, or maybe a little longer, I don't know, where I was getting a molestation article per day in Utah. After I started my show here, showing how much molestation goes on in Utah, it stopped. Is that a coincidence? It stopped. Someone has said to the church Mormon-owned newspaper, the Desert News, and now they basically own the Salt Lake Tribune, don't print any more of those articles. They're going out to the whole world, and it makes us look like the way we really are. We molest kids all the time as Mormons in Utah. And the Boy Scouts and the Tabernacle Choir guy, and oh my God, it went on and on. Go back and look. Almost every day, every other day, I was reporting a weenie out of the pants and a vagina out of the pants in Utah. It stopped. Well, here you've got a 24-year-old mom who's an active Mormon, married in the temple for time and eternity, and we are an eternal family bullshit, selling naked pictures of her children to the military and on Craigslist for sex. So anyway, like I said, my hat's off to the girl. She's been able to fool the church up till now, and as usual, the church looks like the fool. But anyway, take a look down. I've got it listed below. Read it for yourself. I don't make this stuff up. I just report it. When my rock gets finished, my grandpa's working on the rock, and you know, he's an expert. He's going to take a week or so, I'm sure, to get that class on the rock. But anyway, I'm going to do my hat and the rock here, a program, and we may get lucky and see Moroni and his sister, Bologna, show up, and they may show us where we can dig and find a little gold. Now that rock, I'm going to walk all over the place like Joseph did, and I'm going to find people that'll give me money to divine with my seeing stone, seer stone. So anyway, Peleo. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth 3 times, the true order of prayer. Penalties, 1990. Don't cut my throat out. Don't cut my heart out. Don't cut my gut out. And I certainly want to make sure that health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. Bullshit is bullshit. Take a look at the lady who hides in the Mormon church. This part's gone.